Well, I think I want to start a little series, fix your lighting, how to fix your lighting in different tough scenarios. We've had it come up in our VIP group, the Baby Photo Academy Facebook group, and I've seen a couple issues with even my own learning curve from a couple years ago and some of my photographers as I see them learn. So I want to talk about some different things that I've seen and how we're going to, but in this one, we're just going to talk about how to light a dark, evenly light a dark scenario. So we've got my studio, my kitchen lighting is the hardest room to light, especially at night. I actually don't usually shoot in here at night, but we've had a couple of times when we have to, so we've got to learn how to do our lighting. So what happens is we've got our softbox on, and you think this is what most starting up photographers would think. Oh, we unplugged it. Who unplugged my light? Probably me. This is my 30 by 42 softbox. We're gonna turn it on and you think, well, it's pretty dark in here, so I'm gonna make it pretty bright so that it's, you know, we wanna light those subjects up pretty good. And I'm gonna bring it really close as well. And then I'm gonna get my camera. Never run with your camera. And I'm gonna take the shot. We've got our strobe on here. I'm gonna tell you 1600 is gonna be a little high. Since I've got this light, I'm thinking probably 100 will be just fine. And I've got this beautiful subject here. I wanna probably blur the background a little bit, so I'm gonna go 2.8, maybe 3.2. And we're gonna take a shot, and Mr. Ollie's gonna give me a smile. Oh no, that's terrible. So we're gonna fix our lighting first in camera. That's very, very bright. I wanna expose for their faces, so we're gonna increase our aperture. I'm not gonna increase my ISO because that will be counterintuitive, and we're gonna take another shot. Oh, almost there, almost there. We've almost got Ollie's face. But look, one thing I'm noticing, here's what we need to fix. Ollie's face is brighter than Evie's face, who's also brighter than Aaron's face. We'll fix that in a minute. Don't tell my husband that I just rejected his call. So then we're gonna go, I'm gonna up my aperture one little more notch, maybe two. We're at 5.6 so that I've got the right aperture or the right exposure. Looks pretty good exposure. I'm gonna go maybe one step darker for Mr. Ollie. I promised him some candy when we're done. And he doesn't believe me. There we go. Here's why we have to fix our lighting. Like, Ollie's face is probably okay, and Evelyn's face is pretty okay. Aaron's is a little dark, but okay. But look at our background. What a dreary looking Christmas kitchen. So what we wanna do is I'm going to decrease my power source because I want the overall area to be a little bit lighter. And even though I'm going to have to probably bump up my ISO, in the long run, it's gonna be better. So I'm gonna half my power source right now. We're at 1/2, I'm gonna go to 1/4. I can't see, am I on 1/4? The benefits of being very short. Is it 1/4? Did I nail it? Yep. Okay. When the subject's taller than me. Okay, so we're gonna take this shot again, just at our same settings. The only thing we've adjusted is our lighting. So now everything overall is darker. Ollie's face though, here's another problem with strobe when it's in a dark, any kind of environment. The item closest to the light is obviously going to get the most light. So what I would do to fix that is I would actually have Evelyn, yep, exactly, lean forward like this so your face is kind of close to the same level as Ollie. You can even put like your hand right here so you look like you're not like dying. There we go. Ollie's like, I'm here, but I don't have to like it. So now we've got a little more even lighting. Aaron's a little farther away from the light this way, but we can even bring our light a little bit like this to fix that. So there we go. Pretty even lighting. Less shadows on little Ollie's nose. Looks good. But we're still underexposed. The whole room is underexposed. So I'm gonna decrease my aperture 2 stops, see if that fixes that. That brightens them up a little bit. But we're still a little dark in the background, so I'm actually gonna dramatically decrease. I'm gonna go to 1, why am I short? 16th power on my Alien Bee. And because I dropped it so much, we have a couple options I'm gonna have to take care of. It's going to be very underexposed. But the thing that I am liking that I see in this is it's equally unexposed. So if I brighten it, I'm also going to be brightening the dark background. I'll be brightening their faces a little bit. So I'm going to actually increase my ISO. I'm gonna take another shot. So all of a sudden our light is softer on their faces. The background is a little less harshly dark. It's a little more even tone. So I'm going to actually increase my ISO a couple more stops. Take another shot. Uh-oh, my husband knows I ignored his call because he's here. And I'm liking my background a lot more. And I'm not super overblown. A little bright on Ollie's face still, but not too bad. So I'm actually going to go even lower on my power. I'm going to take it all the way down. We're at 1/32. Yes, 1/32 power. And this is the one, Ollie. Are you ready to give me your best smile? And because I went down a stop on my power, I'm going to go up a stop on my ISO. Are you ready, Mr. Ollie? Are you ready now? How about now? How about, do you want to hold my hedgehog?
Smile, Oliver. Smile, buddy.
Well, he's going to be in your family photo. No?
Oliver, do you need a hamburger or something? No.
Are you hangry?
No. Okay, smile, Ollie. Big smiles. Here we go.
Cheese. What if I have Evelyn kiss you on the nose? Or on the temple? Give him a kiss. Oh. So now look. Isn't that so much better? Our backgrounds, and it's never going to be exactly perfect because we've got a light directed at our subject. But this lighting is so much softer. The background of light is a little more brought up, and in post I can bring it up even a little bit more. So if we come back to the first one that we took, that we felt like we had good exposure on faces at least, and we compare it with the last one we took, it's much more even lighting, less harsh shadows. Our background lighting is coming up. It's a much better picture. So our resolution to the problem was we decreased, which is opposite of what you think you would need to do, but we had to decrease our light power, and we had to actually compensate by increasing our ISO. So we might get a little bit of grain, but on that last picture, I was only at 640 ISO, which is very manageable, and we were able to get a really nice even lighting, no harsh shadows. The background was lit a lot better, and we did that by decreasing the power of our light instead of increasing it. Subscribe to my channel, click the bell to receive notifications, and in the comments below, tell us your hardest lighting problem, and we will fix your lighting. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay. Wave, Ollie. Wave, Ollie.
Look, Dad's got bunny ears on his head. Should I steal his hat?